Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Sports Talk. We're at Southwood Golf Course today with two very special guests. This is Daniel Perron and Dancing Gabe, of course. Dancing Gabe, you are one of the most beloved members of this Winnipeg community. You're always at Bombers games and Jets games and Bison's games, you name it, Goldeyes as well. You're really one of the prominent figures in the city of Winnipeg. And Daniel Perron, you've penned this brand new book called Dancing Gabe, One Step at a Time. Daniel, tell us about the book, what brought you to this project, and give us a short bio on Gabe and what he's been through.
So what brought me to the project are friends who knew that I was looking to do something totally different. They knew that Gabe's oldest brother, Mike, wanted someone to write the biography. They put us in touch, and 14 months later, here we are with a book. Mrs. Langlois and Mr. Langlois had 6 kids in the span of 7 years. Gabe is the third. He was born in 1963. He was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3, institutionalized in Portage-la-Prairie at what was called back then the Manitoba School for Retardates. And his behavior improved drastically while he was there, got the care and the training he needed, got fostered afterward in a family in Treeherne to go to a special needs class in Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes. Coincidentally, I don't believe so, but taught by one of Mrs. Langlois' very good friends, Sister Georgette Pantel.
Okay.
She took Gabe under her wing, and within 2 years, Gabe returned home, went to Christ the King School, Holy Cross, Glen Lawn, graduated, and became who we know he is today.
Absolutely. Gabe, so how does it feel when a book is written about you?
Oh, it's my entire life story by yours truly.
And it makes you feel pretty good because you're a celebrity on any regular day, and now you have this to plug.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, it's such a great story, as I mentioned. Was there one moment or a few moments, I'm guessing there was many, where you personally, Daniel, sat back and said, wow, this is a story that absolutely needs to be told?
Actually, quite early on, I must admit, it's pretty intimidating to be chronicling Gabe's life story. But early on in my research, I actually remember taking a note down and telling myself this is a story of love and human kindness. And I think one of the best parts of the work that I've done, or doing the work, was actually meeting all of the great heartwarming people who helped Gabe along the way from his early age up to today. I mean, the sports organizations, Mark Chipman, Wade Miller,
Right.
Sam Cates, but also going back to Gabe's grade 6 teacher and Gabe's principal when he was in Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, and Gabe's special needs teacher at Glen Lawn. So it's the people, to me, that were the best part.
And now that it's been released, what do you hope this book accomplishes? What do you hope people learn from this?
Well, I hope that people will get to know Gabe as well as I know him now. He's an amazing individual, and you know, when you're a public figure and you only spend about a minute zooming by people, that's all people know of him. But he's a very accomplished athlete. He's run marathons. He bowls twice a week. He knows a lot of things, and he keeps up with the events and actuality and sports. And to me, he's a very warm, caring, and friendly individual.
And you're sharing this with a lot of charity as well. Every dollar from this book is being donated to
Goldeyes Field of Dreams.
That's right.
The True North Foundation, Winnipeg Blue Bombers prevent anti-bullying prevention.
So it's $3 per book.
Yes.
Given to charity, and the part of the proceeds also go to a fund for Gabe.
Maybe just a quick comment on Gabe's mother and brother.
Well, where do I start? I mean, Mrs. Langlois welcomed me and her family like a son. We've spent so much time at the kitchen table over a cup of coffee, revisiting life as it was 70 years ago, 50 years ago. And I can't say enough about Mrs. Langlois' caring and friendship. And same for Mike. I mean, Mike, Gabe's oldest brother, has been a dear friend of mine from the beginning. We met in July last year and connected over Gabe's story. I mean, even the first brunch that we had tears, had laughter. It's a sad story. It's a great story. And Mike has done a lot to help me in the research and in marketing the book as well.
And without question, it's been a very full life. The book is Dancing Gabe, One Step at a Time. The last time I saw Gabe was at Shaw Park. We had a little bit of a dance-off. Could you maybe do a little dance as we go to break? There you go. Dancing Gabe, everyone. The Goldeyes season just wrapped up. I sat down with manager Rick Forney recently, and there's a bit of a surprise at the end. Check this out. Pleased to be joined now by the manager of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, Rick Forney. Rick, we really appreciate you taking the time, so thank you for joining us.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Tell us what you did this morning.
I was up at the crack of dawn, catfishing on the Red River. Our friend Todd Longley from City Cats was kind enough to invite us out, and I try to go out once a year, maybe every other year. My players enjoy the experience, and it's good to get away from the park and do something a little bit different, and had the pleasure of going out with Todd today and wrestling some big cats.
That sounds awesome, because we know the Rick Forney, the baseball guy, right? So in the off season, what do you like? What are some of the things you like to do with the family? Or
well, in off season, I'm pretty busy chasing my kids around. I have 4 kids, and they all have pretty extensive schedules throughout their day, and whether it's sports or school related, I'm pretty busy being involved with them. And believe it or not, after the first of the year, I try to multitask. I'm on the phone quite a bit and still try to maintain that schedule, keeping up with my kids. But my job is to find players, and usually gets pretty busy after the first of the year.
You first arrived here in 1997 as a pitcher.
I did.
You had 3 years here as a pitcher. Do you remember your first impressions of the city of Winnipeg?
I do. I drove up, actually, and I was about 24 hours into my ride from Maryland to Winnipeg, and I've obviously never been out this part of the country, and it's the year of the Red River flood in '97 when we get through the border and you have to take a long detour towards Carmen. And so we were on those dirt gravel roads in the middle of nowhere about 3 a.m. and finally I called John Hendel, who was the general manager at the time. I said, John, I don't know where I'm at. I'm not sure where I'm going or if I'm even supposed to be coming here or not, but I'm running out of patience and I need to get somewhere in a hurry. But I got here and I didn't know what I was walking into, but it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I really enjoyed playing here. I like the atmosphere, the city, it's the energy, the support that the Goldeyes have give their team, and lo and behold, 19 years later, I'm still here.
Absolutely. Now, I wanted to talk to you a bit more about the organization, because this team has such a great reputation among the other teams in this American Association. When teams come to Shaw Park, they're impressed by the atmosphere, they're impressed by the stadium itself. Does that make you a little extra proud to be a part of this organization?
Very much so. It's a well-oiled machine here, and Sam, Andrew, and the front office, they're pros. They're really good at this, and I don't think any player really knows what it's like to play in Winnipeg, and if you asked 90% of them before they came here, they wouldn't be able to point it out on a map or tell you, where it's at. But once they get here, they love it. I mean, it's a big city feel. You feel like you're in AAA or the big leagues just because of the size of the city. Then you come to the ballpark and see how nice our facilities are, and then you see the size of the fan base, the excitement, the energy that's at the park every night. And it's easily recognized as one of the top places, not only in our league, but all of independent baseball.
For sure. Rick, I don't know if you know this, but you're a bit of an intimidating presence. Now, yeah, you are.
I don't mean to be.
No, of course not, of course not. But how would you describe your relationship with your players? Do you ever, if someone gets out of hand, you ever just slap a guy?
No, we don't do that. We don't operate that way.
No,
I'm pretty easygoing with my players. I mean, I'm pretty upfront with them when the season starts. They kind of understand what I expect every day, and the biggest thing is I'm not a babysitter, and I'm going to treat you like a professional, and I expect you to act like a professional. If you're not doing things the way they need to be done, I'll let you know about it.
Before we leave things off here,
all right.
I'm new to the province, so I moved here from Toronto, okay? Now, one of the biggest selling points of me getting this job was the fact that we could do live broadcasts for the Goldeyes. So that really appealed to me. And as soon as I got here, I quickly realized how important this team is to the community and how important you have been to this team. So I made you something, and I hope you like it. And this is just to, work on our relationship.
Okay.
Okay? So where is that? I think it's over here, Rudy, just underneath that pillow. So we did a little arts and crafts.
Okay.
And you know, you can hang this on the wall if you want, or you know, put it in your office. But this is my present for you after year 1. What are your thoughts on that?
That's awesome. I love it. I'm gonna hang it on my office wall.
You like that?
I do.
And these are, in quotes, that's what I'm thinking in these moments. Okay? So there you go.
Well, I hope it's been a good experience for you. We've certainly enjoyed having you around. Thanks for doing this for me. I
Absolutely. So
appreciate it.
this improves my reputation then?
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be on my wall. I promise you. If you come in my office, you're going to see it on my wall.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rick.
This is great. Thanks, man. How's that? The Wall of Fame.
There he is, manager of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, Rick Forney. We're buds now, no big deal. Yeah, that's right. We're having a good time today at Southwood Golf Course. Oh, but I'm sorry, sir. That ball is going in the exact opposite direction you want it to be.